what's going on.
Right. Right.
Okay, yeah, man. We just
So,
we just want to get the stories from the pioneers and the legends of this
yeah.
here rap game. You know what I'm talking about? From
Yeah. Yeah.
producers to artists to record label, you know what I mean? Owners,
Yeah.
all that there, because there's a story to be told, and there's a
That's
legacy that
right.
has been laid, which unfortunately, you know, we don't get to really hear about it too much these days.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true.
So
It's needed. You know what I mean? It's a needed situation too. You know.
Off top, off
You
top.
know.
most definitely, Sydney. So I'm gonna be reaching out to you hella soon, man. You know what I mean? Get you on here.
Yep. It's good. It's
Yeah,
good. Let's
yeah,
do it.
yeah. We can't have him take up all my
Let's
time.
do
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Let's do
Because
it.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying.
man.
We can't have him.
All right. No problem. It's over with. I may as well just move out the way. Let me finish it. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna take over. He gonna take over the whole interview.
This
This
is the
is
best
it.
interview we ever had. You know.
Hey, we gonna start asking Tupac questions and whatnot. They
Mike's the
do me like
man,
that, man.
man.
It's my
That's crazy.
Pizzo's
No, it's
time to
all
shine,
right.
man. But yeah, man, for shaking it,
Yeah,
Mike, I'll definitely have to get you on as a you know what I mean, so we can sit down and you know what I mean, get your
Yeah.
story
Good.
out here.
It's good. It's good. Is it done,
yeah,
Pizzo? Is that done?
yeah.
It was
Yeah, so
wet.
like I was telling you back then, Mike put out the Oodles and O's, and that was like really my first release that I was actually on. That actually was some product that was circulating through the street. So that was really my first little, you know what I
Mm,
mean, bug start up in the 7-0 Savage like that. You feel me? 7-0
yes.
Savage, you know what I mean?
Mm. So
Yeah.
has your style changed from when you first started, or is pretty much the style that we know you for has always been the
Um,
same?
definitely not the same. Definitely not the same. Definitely not. Definitely not. Somebody to say being in the game for that long, then I don't know if that's right. You know what I'm saying? My first album came out in '95. So if I'm the
Yes.
same right now, then something ain't right.
No,
You
no,
feel what I'm
sorry.
saying?
No, sorry. No, I think you misunderstood. I'm talking about
Okay,
when you
okay,
first started rapping, doing your
okay.
thing early, having access to the equipment, and you was just trying to get it down, and and then to actually progressing to actually getting product out, as you said. Was that a change in regards to your style, or has your style pretty much stayed the same when you started to when that first single came out?
Yeah, during then, yeah, I pretty much had the same during that starting out there first. I was still trying to find myself as an artist, so I probably didn't even have a style yet per se. You know what I mean?
Hmm,
I
hmm.
was it was still kind of just raw and ungroomed and unpolished at that point. It was just everything, just you know what I mean? Just I'm only been doing it a year or two now, if that, or something like that. So I wouldn't even at that point even say I had a style.
I hear what you're saying, but you definitely had a style because you know what I mean. When you stuck out on the tracks, mate. Every one of West Coast Mafia AWOL artists stuck out. You knew as soon as you heard the first couple lines. You know what I mean. It's like, yeah, I know who that is. I know what they're coming with. Whether it's Lil
Right,
Ricky,
right,
whether
right,
it's
right.
Killer Teasy, you know what I mean. Whether it's Sebo, the bald head. We know what it be, man.
Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right.
So talk to us about how so you linked up with the link was AWOL, and then you linked up with Mike Mosley.
Yeah, yeah, because Mike Mosley was already tapped in with AWOL when I linked up with AWOL. So, it was just back then it was just all family, all love like that. You know what I mean? Like Mike, like I said, Mike started producing Gas Chamber and shit. I was just always around. I was the youngster. You know what I mean? I was like what, 15, 14, 13, I don't know what it was, but I was the youngster and I was accepted and I was around and I was embraced at that time. You feel me? So that's what it was.
And okay, all right then. So describe that experience then being around all of those. Well, let's not say all of those, because at that time, Sebo was the man, right?
At that time, Sibo hadn't even dropped yet. Gas Chamber hadn't even dropped. This before AWOL. This before the logo of the AWOL was made. This the early days. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, we can.
This
Okay.
before Gas Chamber even been recorded.
So this is foundation shit we're talking right here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
That's how long I've been in this.
Yeah. All right then. All
Before
right
it was
then.
even the AWOL logo, I was there.
All right. Okay. So gas chambers being done, being
Yep. Gas
produced,
chambers being
and
produced.
being recorded.
Yep.
What's going through? Well, like, what are you thinking? Are you thinking this is gonna be fire? This is gonna be a legendary album? Cause
Off top. Everything you just said and then some. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm experiencing some shit that I ain't ever experienced before. I'm on the back end of this music shit, and it's like I always be honored and blessed to be able to have that experience because everybody ain't been able to do that and have that. So that's definitely helping what made me who I am as an artist today. Just having that experience and being able to do that because that was man, that was back when man that was back then. Do a
this is
comedian, you know what I'm saying?
yes,
Just all,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Th-
yeah.
As I say, man, that's some foundational stuff right there,
Yeah,
man.
that was I'm talking about that's back in the day before Easy SD album was done. You see what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
there when Mike was producing that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around all this shit, man. Quiet as kept,
Well, you're
but
dropping the
I
jewels
ain't
now,
being
man.
quiet no more. I ain't being quiet about it no more though. You feel me?
Yeah, man, you've been out here, man. You definitely
I'm
been
too
out
old
there.
not to be what I deserve.
Facts,
But yeah,
facts.
but yeah. So yeah, that's what that was though. So yeah, gas chamber, and then everything took off after gas chamber came out. It was done. When that came out, it was over.
And
We was on and cracking.
I guess there was a rush just to get product out now, right? Because that gas table was
Yeah.
out. We obviously, what I mean, he's gonna be doing his live events and all that there. Um, Talk to me a little bit more about AWOL Records itself. Who was the owner of that there?
AWOL, that was Freddie T. Smith from Sacramento.
Okay, okay. And was that his first going as a record owner?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He started that shit. Yeah, like I said, from the ground up, all the way or literally from the ground up, from the block up.
Okay, so this was a brother who was potentially in bad situations and was trying to do good things.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say he did what he did to start this off, and I forever be grateful for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because without
Yeah.
him, I wouldn't be having this interview with you probably. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I already
So,
know. Yeah, I
so
already know.
regardless of the situation and how it panned out, I'm thankful for it. I wouldn't have had it no other way.
Yeah. Okay. And what was the vibe like on AOL records of AWOL records, sorry. At that time, Gas Chambers just coming out. What was the next, because you have to excuse me. What was the next album release after that from that label?
Um, Actually, I was supposed to be on Gas Chamber too. You know what I'm saying? But I went to Juvenile Hall before I recorded my verse. I wrote a verse, everything. Mike Mosley on wait. I don't know if you remember that song "Where You Get That Scratch From."
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I was supposed to be on that. Mike, you remember that? Mike,
yeah. Damn.
yeah, yeah. I was supposed to be on that record. I wrote the record and everything. And wrote my verse. And then went to Juvenile Hall right after that, and then the record came out. So I missed that. I missed being on that legendary album. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably my only regret.
Shit.
During that time. But after that though, I actually worked on an AWOL album that never was released. But the next release after that, Gas Chamber, I believe, was Marvelous' first album, Ghetto Blues.
Ghetto Blues. Yes, yes,
Yeah, Ghetto
yes.
Blues. Pretty sure I made it on that one. Matter of fact, my verse is niggas and hoes on that. I did that right after I got out of Juvenile Hall. I remember that. My
Hey.
mom was on me when I got out of juvie. She was like, "You ain't messing around with them gangsters no more."
Yeah, man. Hey, Pizzo, you gotta calm your ass down, youngster. You can't
Yeah,
be out there with
yeah.
them.
Yes, yes, yes. She wasn't playing, but it all worked out in the end.
So talking about Marvelous, correct me. She was the man. She was an artist and manager.
No, she was just an artist.
So at what point did she become a manager? Or am I getting this totally mixed up?
Yeah, Marvelous was never a manager on AWOL. She just always been an artist. That must have been somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because that Ghetto Blues, that Gas Chamber, that Ghetto Blues. I think to be fair, I don't think AWOL Records was dropping